Hi everyone, I hope everyone's doing well out there. So today's lesson is going to be about the chakras, about the seven main chakras and what they consist of and what their functions are and what they do to our body. I'm wearing my happy shirt because I'm happy today. I'm happy to do this video for you guys. And so I printed out a couple of things that I wanted to just go over a few basics. That way you can put everything together as you need to. If you need to go back and redirect at a certain point in this video, you can always rewind it and reflect upon that, what you may need to. And so, as we know, our subtle body is energy, while our physical body is mass. And so the psyche or mind plane corresponds to and interacts with the body and plane. And the theory is that the body and the mind mutually affect each other. The subtle body consists of energy channels connected by nodes of psychic energy called chakra. Yeah, that's pretty true. And so every thought and experience you've ever had in your life gets filtered through these chakra databases. Each event is recorded into your cells. The chakras are described as being a line in ascending column from the base, from the spine, from the base of the spine, which would be your root chakra, all the way up to the top of your head, which is your crown chakra. And so here is an example. Please excuse my coloring. You have your crown chakra, which is at the very top of your head. This should be violet. The next chakra is they call it the brow chakra, but it's also known as your third eye, and this is an indigo color. Next, you have your throat chakra. This should be blue. Below that should be your heart chakra. This should be green. Below that should be your solar plexus, which should be yellow. Your sacral chakra, which should be orange, and the base of your spine is also called your root chakra, and that should be red. So, what their functions are, your root chakra, it represents earth being grounded. And so if you do your meditations and everything, which I strongly suggest that you do, you ground yourself. Your root chakra is your base for survival. That's your identity. And so this is what forms your foundation to being grounded. It represents the element of earth. Therefore, it's related to our survival instincts, our fight or flight, and to our sense of grounding and connection to our bodies and the physical plane. Ideally, this chakra brings us health, prosperity, security, and dynamic presence, and it absolutely does. And moving up to your navel chakra, which is just above your tailbone or your pelvic bone. And so the second chakra is your sexual organs, is related to the element of water and to emotions and sexuality. It connects us to others through feelings, desires, sensation, and movement. Ideally, this chakra brings us grace, depth of feeling, sexual fulfillment, and the ability to accept change. Your solar plexus chakra is known as the power chakra. It's located just right above your belly button, about 2 inches. Those of you who meditate and who have done chakra cleansings, when you do that, you know exactly where I'm talking about. And it rules over personal power, will, as well as our metabolism. When healthy, this chakra brings us energy, effectiveness, spontaneity, and non-dominating power. Moving up to your heart chakra, it's located in the center of your chest. And so it is related to love and is the integrator of opposites in the psyche, mind and body, male and female, persona and shadow, ego and unity. A healthy fourth chakra allows us to love deeply, feel compassionate, have a deep sense of peace and centeredness. And that is so true, because without love, where would we be and what would we have? So moving up to your fifth chakra, this is your throat chakra. This is related to communication and creativity. Here we experience the world symbolically through vibrations, such as the vibration of sound representing language. And so when you speak frequency, and that frequency is energy that you're speaking out. Your brow chakra, aka known as your third eye, is located right here in the center of your eyebrows. That's why they call it the brow chakra. It is related to the act of seeing, both physically and intuitively. As such, it opens our psychic facilities and our understanding at different levels. When healthy, it allows us to see clearly, in effect, letting us see the bigger picture. It also allows us to see in different dimensions, different planes. It also helps with spiritual connection, as of when I say seeing, you're seeing with your spiritual body, not your mass body. Okay, so moving on up to the crown chakra, located at the top of your head. This is the crown chakra that relates to consciousness as pure awareness. It is our connection to the greater world beyond, to a timeless, spaceless place of all knowing. Gift of knowing, gift of wisdom, the list goes on. When developed, this chakra brings us knowledge, wisdom, understanding, spiritual connexus, and bliss. It brings us into oneness with God, with the divine, or however you may see, or however you call God, Papa, who knows. So the chakra system is extremely important in your everyday life. And if you have even one chakra blocked, it really affects all 7 of your chakras. And so if your root is blocked, you are going to feel like you are just all over the place. Like you cannot you can't plant your feet on the ground. You can't, it'll affect your thoughts. The list goes on. So everything that I just read to you about the pros to your chakras, it throws everything off balance. Your solar plexus chakra, let's talk about that for just a second. So that is a very powerful chakra, and that is it is what they call and refer to as your gut instinct. Your gut instinct is very important to you because you rely on that a lot, your intuition. Your solar plexus, your third eye, and your crown all work together. Those 3 is what directs your discernment, your intuition, your knowledge, your wisdom, how you communicate with other people. It's very important that we keep that one open. And it also represents your personal power, how you feel about yourself, your confidence level. It's a very important one to keep open. And so your throat chakra, of course, if that gets blocked, then you start pretty much holding everything in. You don't speak your truth. You don't talk about your problems. I am very good at that. I'm a very private person, and so for me, that's the one I struggle with the most. It's not that I can't speak my truth. I'm an empath. I'm empathetic, and so I'm very careful about what I say to other people. And so if I may pick up something from someone that I'm not comfortable with, I'm not going to tell them, so I need to take that home. And so I'm holding on to that on my way home, and then I'll release it because I won't speak it to them, because I don't like hurting people's feelings. I do that. You know, that's the one I struggle with the most. You may have your own chakra that you struggle with the most. Your third eye. And so, as a medium or psychic or whatever you want to, your gift is, there are different branches off of that gift, so to speak. So, like with me, I can see, sense, feel, hear. There's a bunch of clairs that go along with the third eye, and so I don't have them all. The smell one, do not have. Very rarely, if a spirit cannot catch my attention somewhere else, the smell is the last thing that I will pick up on, and it has to be extremely strong for me to smell it. So that one is not. Everyone has a strong gift or gifts, strong gift with strong branches, and then some of them be a little flimsy. That's normal. So don't beat yourself up if you don't have all the clairs that go along with the gift that comes with keeping your third eye open. That's completely normal. And so your crown chakra, that is the number one chakra to keep open, plain and simple. That is your connection, like I had said before, to God. That's how He speaks to you, and that's how you speak to Him. Without that crown chakra being open, all lines of communication cut off. That's it, done. No more. You can't receive any instructions. You can't. You can function. Your physical body can function. Your brain can function. But your spiritual body just kind of shuts down. So what I wanted to show you also that I printed off, and please don't mind my coloring job, but this is just a demonstration, okay? So I wanted to show you, a lot of the times in our group, we will do what is called aura reading. And so basically we are seeing the energetic field around a person's body, whether it be their head, a full body scan, half body, whatever. And this does apply to home readings as well. Someone can snap a picture of your home and you can see the collectiveness or the residual energy in certain spots. And so I want to show you what a healthy aura system looks like. This is a healthy aura system, okay? So this is what it looks like if you are reading someone and they have a very healthy, well-balanced energetic field, okay? And so you have the indigo, or the violet, the indigo. Then you get into the green in the heart chakra, and then you get into the solar plexus, which is yellow, and then you get into the sacral, which is orange, and then my red's down here somewhere. I just can't really see it. But this is a healthy or energetic field around a person. Now, let me show you what is not, okay? And those of you that are on my Facebook group, you will hear some of us refer to, we see clusters of energy, bulges, jags, something like that around someone. And so that means that something is off, something is wrong, their chakras are not cleared. And in those particular areas, you will be able to tell which chakra is blocked by looking at that muddy, dull, jagged, negative energy blocking that, okay? So this is what a non-healthy one looks like, okay? So you will see, let me put this back over here. You will see like bulges like this around the outside of someone's auric field, or you may see it around their body, like around their head or around their chest or through the other 4 chakra systems. But usually they're going to leave a trail around them. These are the easiest to spot, especially for beginners to intermediate. If you can see inside someone's auric field, or inside their physical body, if you can actually see colors, um, where their energy is going through. I cannot do that. I know I've got someone in the group that can. I think there's a couple of them that can. That's absolutely amazing, because then you can just spot on pinpoint, and tell them, you need to clear that out, or you need to change your diet, or something could be medically wrong with them. They can spot that inside a person's body. So that is absolutely amazing. To each their own. Everyone, like I said, is gifted, and that's an amazing gift to have, because if you can say a friend of yours comes over and you see a dark spot, around their solar plexus, or their navel chakra, or sacral chakra, I'm sorry. So, that could indicate some type of infection, cancer, tell them to go get a screening. Things like that are really important. And that's why we're here, is because we're healers. And so we are meant to help people with this type of auric field go to this type of auric field. So anyway, I will put this on my Facebook page as well, so that the others can take a look at it and reference to it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and email me, or when this goes onto the group, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. All right, I will talk to you guys soon.